Hello there, welcome to my YouTube channel, and today it's me again, Osman, for this Photoshop basic class. Okay, so today we'll be talking about intro to masking, and the first thing we need to know about masking is that masking is just the ability for you to hide or reveal some certain areas of the subject or the object in a particular layer. Okay, it functions per layer. Okay, it also functions maybe in the grouped layer, mask can function like that. We're going to look all of that maybe in advanced class, how mask can function very well. But we're just going to give a very basic knowledge about masking, and that's why we have just these three subtopics under masking. First is the illustrative definition, and I said it's just the ability for you to hide and reveal some certain areas. The next thing you might want to know is how do you put this masking. So let's say we'll create a new document here, and 10 by 10 is okay, and we have an image brought in here. Let's say we'll take a picture of me here and bring that into here, and just like that, we have it like that. Then let me increase the size a bit. We want to hide some certain areas of this mask. The first thing you should know is that when you come down to this area where you have all these buttons, and by the way, I've explained all these buttons in previous classes. I'll put a link in the description to where I explained them. And you have these the link, this is the style button, link button, style button, mask button, adjustment button, group button, new button, and delete button. So this is the mask button that's more interesting. Once you click on it, okay, you have a layer attached to this layer. Nothing happens. You know why? Because there's a rule you and I just need to know about here. The rule is that white reveals and black hides. White reveals, black hide, and that's the thing mask does. Mask is the ability for you to reveal and hide. So where we have this layer attached to this layer or linked to this layer, and it's showing a white layer and nothing has happened, is because it's revealing everything about this particular layer. So if we change that to black, maybe Control I, which is the first step to changing it, you can have that image disappear. I mean, the image is still here, but the entire visibility of the image is no longer available. Okay, we can also do it in another way. If we undo and we go to where we want to select the mask and hold down the Alt key and click on the mask, the image disappears again. Are you getting it now? So we can have that function that way too. The other way also is by using the selection, which is the next topic, or the next subtopic rather. If you go say masking with selection, how this works is when you have a selection, select the elliptical marquee tool and make a selection around the face, maybe like this. Just let's reduce it like this, and we'll have it like that. Then we go and create a mask. So if we create the mask, it becomes the area selected becomes a visible area, while the areas not selected during the selection becomes the invisible area. And by the masked layer, you can see that the white areas is where the face shows, and the black areas is where the face hides. I'm really sorry if you're hearing background noise. I'm in a neighborhood of people, so please just focus on my voice for now. Alright, so the next thing you want to know about is the masking with maybe let's say we select subject, for instance. If we delete this layer now and say we use select subject and try to make a selection around the image. I'm sure my computer might be lagging behind now because while I'm always doing this, select subject always take a lot of power from my computer system so that it hangs the screen recording. Once after that, I think I'll be back. So yeah, I'm sure you can hear my voice, and select subject is just going on. It's taking time to load the subject into its memory and to make a good trace out of it. At the end of it, then we can mask. So once it does that, we just click on the mask area. It's about to finish. We click on the mask button Once we click on the mask button there, it's masked. How do we know if this is masked properly? One thing we can do is we can import a background, for instance. Pick a background, go to the background where I have my backgrounds, textures, and select this. And once this imports, maybe just increase it to fill up the entire place and take it to the back. Okay, so we have it. So that's just exactly what we're talking about. We can disable this mask just by holding Shift and select the mask icon itself, and it will disable. Then you will see that the X shows that the mask is not active even though it's there. Okay, so if you press on it, if you click on it now without holding down the Shift, it will active again, and it's already showing us that what the mask is doing is that since this layer is on top and this layer is beneath, the background is beneath, we will not be able to see through the layer on top if it is not masked. So that's one prototype you just need to have in mind. That this is how Photoshop is organizing layers. You just need to allow other layers to show using masking and all that. So that's it. So the next thing we want to know now is masking without selection. This one talks about not doing any selection but just masking. To do this, I'm just going to have this picture again. But this time I'm going to delete this layer mask and delete the background completely. Okay, and just the picture. Because we are working on an angle, we already have an invisible white background. So we're going to create a mask, and we're going to hold on the Alt key and create this mask. And when we do that, you will see that the image disappears. So we'll select the brush tool. By the way, if you've not listened to the brush tool, the class for the brush tool, I guess you should just go and watch that tutorial because you like. I mean, it's a very interesting tutorial. I think that's a part 8. So I'm just going to select a brush style here. Maybe let's see what this one looks like now. Let's try 6 halftone. If you need this, you can just comment below. I would like, or in my Telegram or WhatsApp class. So this brush style now is just what I'm going to use to do this. But before I can do this, I want you to take a look at this place. There's a foreground and the background color. The foreground here is white and the background here is black. If for any reason the color on the foreground is any color other than white or black or anything, okay, let's say we are working with maybe the brush tool and we select a color like this. Sorry, let me select it. I'll select a color like this. Maybe this is the color you met it. If you want to change it to default, which the default is white on the foreground and black on the background, you just need to press D. Okay, sorry, black on the foreground, white on the background. You just press D. D changes it to default. So if we select the mask, we can also do this. Like we have gray on top here. I want to change it. We can press D. It goes back to default. But we can toggle between these two colors with the X. Okay, the X. Make sure you listen to that brush to topic. So if we toggle between these two colors, then we can have white on the top, which is to review, and black beneath, which is to hide. But the one that the brush uses is the foreground color, which means the one on top. So that if you don't want the foreground, maybe you want the color on the background, you press X, and the color on the background comes to the foreground. Okay, so but I need to review this image, so I just use this brush type that I have and click on the image once, and we have that. So somehow nice anyway, but it just creates this illusion of there's something going on the face and all that. So that's just it. We can decide to feather it just to make it soft and all that. Just feathering it here. Oh, that's too much. That's too much. Somewhere around there. So you can see what we've created with the brush to just create some effect around it. So that's just it about the masking without selection. So far so good. I hope you understand this, but if not, you can always comment below or chat or WhatsApp group so that we can so we can talk more about it. Alright, if you've not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. And a very important announcement, very soon we'll be coming to Facebook and maybe Instagram very soon. So we'll be posting our videos there. But but we still want that you also come to YouTube to watch most of these videos. So we're posting the videos both on Facebook, on our WhatsApp group, our link in the WhatsApp group, and on the Instagram too. So make sure you subscribe and follow us for more videos.